Good morning, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm Kenny Tasker, Secretary Treasurer of CPFF. Today, the Colorado Professional Firefighters are proud to announce our endorsement for Senator Michael Bennet for the next governor of Colorado. The CPFF represents 5,200 professional firefighters and emergency medical workers across Colorado. For over a decade, Senator Bennet has stood with Colorado firefighters in Congress, fighting for better wages, increased resources for battling wildfires, and fair retirement system. He has helped deliver real results for our members in Washington, and we know he'll bring the same fight to the governor's mansion. Colorado Professional Firefighters are proud to endorse Senator Bennet to the Colorado's next governor and look forward to working together with him to strengthen our communities in the fire service. Some politicians in Colorado try to use firefighters as a tool to advance their political careers, but not Michael Bennet. Throughout his time in the U.S. Senate, he has stood shoulder to shoulder with firefighters on some of the most important issues facing our communities: lowering healthcare costs, supporting millions in AFG and SAFER grant funding to strengthen our public safety, and repealing the unfair WEP and GPO penalties on retired firefighters and emergency medical workers. As said by our General President Edward Kelly, Bennet has proven to be a friend of the fire service, and the IFF is proud to stand with him to campaign for governor. As the co-chair of the bipartisan Wildfire Caucus, Senator Bennet has introduced and supported many pieces of legislation to support firefighters, including introducing the Public Safety Officer Health Improvement Act, voting in favor of Social Security Fairness Act, and offering legislation to increase federal wildfire safety. So we're proud as the Colorado Professional Firefighters, the CPF, and all the members of Colorado to support Michael Bennet for the next governor. Thank you.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. I am Cecil Courtney, Business Manager of Pipefitters Local 208, and I also serve as the Business Manager of Rocky Mountain District Council 5, which includes Pipefitters Local 208, Plumbers Local 3, Plumbers and Pipefitters Local 58, and Plumbers and Pipefitters Local 145 in Grand Junction. Together, we represent the collective voice of over 3,500 UA members in Colorado. For over a century, the men and women who make up our membership have been vital partners of the communities in our state, building critical infrastructure that helps our state grow and thrive. Our members install complex boilers and HVAC systems to make sure all buildings, large and small, are cool or warm depending on the weather. We install and maintain complex piping systems in manufacturing facilities, and we play a critical role in food safety with our work on refrigeration systems. We build critical pipelines and the natural gas distribution infrastructure required to heat your homes and cook your family's meals. Our plumbing members play a critical role in protecting the health of all Coloradans by ensuring the domestic water supply systems are installed correctly to residences and businesses all over the state. We are very proud of our members and the work they do every day to build Colorado and make it a better place. When you represent a trade union, like I do, you spend a lot of time thinking about what it takes to build something the right way. You think about the challenges our members are facing and how we can do things better for them and their families. As we stand here today, with our brothers and sisters representing the IBEW and CPFF, I'm here to tell you that it's getting harder to make it in Colorado. Our members enjoy good wages and benefits, but when these well-compensated workers tell me it's becoming too expensive to live and work here in Colorado, it's something we're going to have to deal with. We have great challenges that we need to meet, and we need to elect leaders that understand what working people are going through right now. We need a governor who understands the correlation between the utility sector, the construction industry, the manufacturing sector, and skilled union labor. Today, I am proud to announce that all Colorado locals and the United Association of Plumbers and Pipefitters proudly endorse Michael Bennet to be our next governor of Colorado. We believe that Senator Bennet has the skills, the experience, and the focus to attack these affordability issues in Colorado head on. Senator, we are excited to endorse you, and the members of the UA stand ready to work together for a future growth.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. My name is Zach Escobar, and I have the privilege of being the business manager of IBW Local Union 68. Today, I am proud to stand here with the Colorado Professional Firefighters, the United Association of Plumbers and Pipefitters, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Throughout the great state of Colorado represent collectively over 10,000 voices of men and women in Colorado. For over a century, IBW members and their families have been building Colorado, building our schools, building our universities, our hospitals, our manufacturing facilities, and our stadiums and arenas. We have been keeping your lights on, fixing electrical systems in your homes, businesses, coming to the rescue when a storm knocks out your power system, and we keep Colorado powered up for all to benefit. Today we are here to talk about the future of our great state and who is the best choice to move us forward. For Colorado to grow, for our memberships to have a brighter future, we need to have leadership that understands the practical realities and the clean energy transition to make sure workers and communities are not left behind. We need leadership that will work with us to ensure we have a safe, reliable electrical grid and dispatchable baseload generation for our economy to grow. We need leadership that will work with us to make sure we have expanded opportunities for our members to construct projects that will enrich the lives of people and put our members to work. We need leadership to understand and value that properly trained, more skilled tradespeople working in our bona fide registered apprenticeship programs. We need a governor who will listen to working men and women of Colorado. When they tell our elected leaders that Colorado has become too expensive and that it is hard to live here, work here, and hard to survive in our state, we need a leader. Today I am honored to announce that the IBW Colorado State Electrical Conference of Workers, which include IBW Local Unions 12, Local Union 113, Local 111, Local 667, and Local 68 have determined that Senator Michael Bennet is the person we believe is best suited to be our next governor. We are proud to endorse him. This decision did not come lightly, but with much resolve. We believe that his focus on affordable housing, healthcare, lowering the everyday cost for all Coloradans is the right focus at the right time. We believe that Senator Bennet shares our vision that we need an electrical grid that can power the engine of our economic growth. Senator, IBW stands shoulder to shoulder with you and is ready to make Colorado more affordable for everyone. We have a lot of work to do here between now and next November, but we are ready to have your back. Thank you, and we would now like to introduce the next governor of Colorado, Senator Michael Bennet.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for that kind introduction and for these amazing endorsements. I want to hold this up here on this beautiful, bright day. Thank you very much, Kenny, for your support and for the work that we've already done together. I'd like to thank the CPFF for hosting us here today and obviously for your endorsement too. I could not be more honored than to have earned the endorsement of these powerhouse labor unions. I have fought, as they have said, for stronger worker protections, sponsored legislation to make it easier for workers to organize, and I'm currently fighting back against Donald Trump's attempt to revoke collective bargaining for federal workers. As governor, I'm proud and excited to keep that fight going for working families at the forefront of everything that I do. The brothers and sisters of IBEW, plumbers and pipefitters, and Colorado Professional Firefighters have been fighting for working people in our state for generations. They have literally built the state of Colorado, and they have protected the state of Colorado. Their support in this race for governor is more than just a name on a website. It's a commitment between all of us to work together, as you heard, to build a brighter future for the next generation of Coloradans. A commitment to make life a little easier for working families. That is why I'm in this race, to tackle our affordability crisis head on and restore the American dream here in Colorado. All across our state, as you heard today, people are paying more for housing, for childcare, for health care. They're working more and more, and they're doing everything right, and they're getting less for it. Colorado is the 5th most expensive state in the country, and it's crushing working people, the people these unions represent. But I believe that Colorado can solve those problems, not by continuing the status quo, not by coloring inside the lines, but by shaking things up and actually cutting costs for working people in this state and for their families. That means lowering the cost of housing so that people can afford to buy a home and live closer to where they work. Making child care more affordable and accessible all across our state to working people so they can actually afford to build a family here in Colorado. Making sure our education system is setting students up for economic opportunity and good paying jobs when they're graduating. Investing in and protecting our workforce here in Colorado. Nobody is riding to our rescue. Nobody is coming to save us. But together, in this partnership and in this coalition, we have a real opportunity to address Colorado's affordability crisis, expand opportunity for everybody in our state, and be a beacon for the rest of the nation. I could not be prouder than to be here today with these men and women of organized labor here in Colorado. I know they thought long and hard about this decision because I know they know how serious the stakes are for people right now. There are a lot of people in our state and in this country that have given up on politics, that have given up on our democracy, that have given up on the idea that the American dream can be there for themselves and their families. We are going to prove in Colorado that we can restore the American dream for people living here and rebuild our democracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your endorsement. Thank you for being here this morning. I look forward to our work together. Thanks for bringing home. Are there any questions, or are there any other questions?